Welcome
back
to the
Ohio Boys podcast. It's Tyler here with Mark, Javi.
So
we're
Phil. Not hooking up the TV.
No,
that's
we're not
crazy.
doing that.
I don't know why.
We don't need to go on X today.
Real podcasts do that.
As a real podcast, do
Real
that.
podcasts have capture cards to screen record.
No, they don't. Those are streamers, Mark.
Well,
I
no.
don't think it matters
that's-
that much. What's on the docket today? Let's get into something.
So Drake was in a fursuit.
It wasn't a fursuit. It was a mascot costume.
No,
fursuit.
he is in
Not
a
a
furry
fursuit.
suit.
There's a different.
There's
There's
there-
no,
there's-
there's an. I was gonna say,
It
not
didn't
even
look like a
being a
mascot
Drake
costume.
dick rider.
Mascot
That was a
costume has a
mascot.
comedically large head.
Did you see the fucking
I
the
was
suit
No,
he
it
was
was
in?
more
Mark?
of a humanoid
if
type
the-
head.
No,
I
See,
mean,
if
not
we
every
were-
fursuit looks like the same wolf skeleton that you just see comically drawn.
It's kind of crazy. If we had
there's a ton of
this
different ones
thing
that
hooked
look
up, if
different.
we had the thing hooked up to the TV, we could look at it and we wouldn't have to debate this. But no,
I'll throw it up on the
It
screen.
looks
for you
more
guys.
like a fursuit than it does a mascot.
Throw it up on
costume.
the screen for
it
us,
looks
Mark.
like a mask suit. Like not even because I'm a
Imposed.
Drake fan and I'm here to defend him. It is very much that looked like a late 90s
Drake
mask
is a
suit
mug
costume.
maniac.
What's wrong with Mug?
No, nothing.
Mug is probably the
loved
best
those
root
memes.
beer.
I
love
love
Mug.
No, that's a fucking
I'm
lie.
a mud-blooded American.
That's disgusting.
You never heard that song?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
So
I'm not gonna
nasty.
fake. That can't be Drake.
That's Drake.
That can't be Drake in there. Because Big Bro would never crease his shoes like that.
He got money to
That's
buy
why
new
he stole it
shoes,
from
so-
somebody
No,
else.
but he got respect for the game though.
Also, that's another thing. What makes you feel like that he was inside the costume?
They just wanted to bully
Because
us.
it's funny. Because it's just
Okay.
really funny to picture that Drake is a 40-year-old man in a fucking
Fursuit.
in a
That's not.
fursuit.
That's not just a 40-year-old man though. That's the boy.
He's not a boy. He's
He's
a
the boy.
40-year-old
No, he's
man.
not a boy. He's the boy.
He's not the boy.
What the fuck is
No,
wrong
he
with
is
you?
the boy.
No, he's not. He's just he's some guy.
No, he's the boy. He's Champagne Poppy. He's
If your friend
he's
is
your-
like this, please
he's-
call
He's your
1-800.
baby
Shut the
mama's
fuck up
favorite
right now.
rapper. Like he's just he's
I don't
he's
have
all.
a baby
too
mama.
many what's the faces, too many letters.
A lot of epithets
Too many
over
numbers.
there.
Too long.
Tyler,
What's happening?
we about to schedule our OVO tattoos.
I'm not. I
Phil,
would not
can you,
get an
can
OVO
you
tattoo.
shoot me into the 5-minute timer rule?
Actually,
yes,
time out.
yes,
Time
absolutely,
out.
Mark.
The thing
Also-
is, I disagree. I'll get
Don't
like
be putting your.
I would
I wasn't trying to do that.
I would
You're really
face
not
you
trying
guys.
to be in the
I would
fucking-
probably
I don't want to be in the frame. I just want to talk to you.
I would
guys.
probably get like the prayer hands. Like I'd probably get the prayer hands, but I wouldn't
Tyler's a
get
basic
like
bitch.
an owl.
You're a basic bitch.
I'm not gonna
For
fake
either of
though.
them.
Like y'all can make fun of me a bit.
You
for
already
me.
have your Drake tattoo. You have the prayer hands.
That's not. I got this way before that. And
So this is
This is
Drake.
before my
It's got
fandom.
new
This-
meaning now.
no, this isn't the Drake tattoo because it's holding a rosary.
Whatever.
It's literally not the Drake tattoo.
How dare you pray?
I was gonna say this is like. this is a
I would just
rosary
say no,
tattoo.
but
Tattoo.
Call it to the last
The,
episode.
I
if
am
you didn't
getting
see it.
the OVO owl though on my leg. It's gonna be one of my like thingies because I'm doing that and I'm doing the tree from X's face and I'm probably gonna get one of Juice WRLD's face tattoos down here.
Did you swear have face tattoos?
Maybe a few.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
he definitely did.
I never
I'd
really
say-
gave that much of a
but
fuck about
Tyler,
Juice WRLD.
he did perks and he was rich. Yeah, he had face tattoos.
I don't remember with face tattoos, but you know it is what it is.
He's also dark skinned. It's like
That's fair. I just say, well, pretty much the dog was. I think he was at one of the shows. Him and 21 Savage are currently on tour.
Oh my God, did he not have face tattoos?
Pretty sure he didn't. Yeah, see,
Wow.
See, everybody
I thought
yelling
he had
at me.
face tattoos.
Everybody yelling
wait,
at me.
Juice WRLD didn't have face.
No, I don't think so.
No.
He's got a
tattoos?
clean
I thought he
face.
had to get one of his other tattoos.
See, I'm not crazy.
No, you're still
Not
crazy,
crazy.
Just get a better artist tattoos.
I had to say
He's
so.
not a bad artist.
Pretty much.
I didn't say he was a bad artist. I said you could get a better artist tattoos.
What better artist should I get their tattoos?
Bob Ross.
Any of
Bob Ross.
I
Did
have
Bob Ross have
tattoos.
tattoos?
Maybe. I don't know. He was like, was it the Navy or the Air Force? I think it was the Air Force.
Navy.
I thought it was the Air
One of
Force.
For the Navy.
I thought it was the Marines.
He was on the boat.
He
Happy
was not in the
trees.
Marines. I
It
thought
was
he
either
was
the
in Air
Marines
Force.
or the Navy. I know it was water based.
Oh,
It's
well,
crazy.
maybe. I don't know. He was in that for like a long time. Maybe he has tattoos. Maybe not.
But no, pretty much. The dog costume came out at one of the
The
Drake
first
shows.
suit came out in one of his
Fursuit,
Instagram
the
posts.
Mascot don't matter. It's the same fucking
It's
thing.
way funnier to call it a fursuit.
It's a fursuit.
That's
Like,
a fuck
it's
it.
too good to be a mat.
not
Like,
a fursuit,
somebody
it's a
spent
fursuit.
hours handmade that costume
No.
specifically for Drake.
Okay, yeah, but like that's just how mascot costumes are made.
No.
That's how fursuits and
Mascot costumes are manufactured. It's more like a sock. It's more like a sock suit.
Mark
was there.
just
He
step
makes
in.
them.
Mark, that looks more like
You're
a
such a shitty
mascot
person.
costume than a fursuit.
No.
Well, fursuits come in all shapes and sizes. They don't all look like the
But
same
no-
fucking dog.
No, but that looks like
Fursuits have
it
more
could be-
detail
Thank
into
you.
them.
That looks like it could be a
fursuit-
high school
That was a very
bulldog.
detailed
Like,
suit.
If someone walked
Mark.
out in that at a high school football
Mark,
game, you'd
no,
go,
it
"Ooh, the
wasn't.
mascot's here."
Tyler,
not, "Ooh,
there's
there's a
shading
furry."
in the suit.
You're only calling it a
Mark, no.
fursuit because it's Drake.
I'd
I'd
say
call it a fursuit if it was a different artist too.
No, you weren't.
no.
That's
I
If
disagree.
Kanye came out in that same costume, I'm like, Kanye is a furry now. This is just getting weirder.
But that's
We
not
wouldn't
a
be surprised,
fursuit.
though.
And I'd
But
still
that's the
put
thing,
on
though.
costume.
It's not a fursuit, and I'm not saying that to defend. That's not a fursuit.
There's legit shading on here.
Mark, that doesn't make it a fur. Just because there's
Mark,
shading,
it's a
doesn't make
This
bulldog.
is entirely too detailed to just
Mark,
be a
that's
mascot
not that
costume.
detailed.
Yeah, because
No,
it's from the
not.
fucking A&W mug campaign, dog.
No, it's not.
He's
Mark,
a mug maniac, Mark.
Have you see? This is how I know you've never seen like a furry or a true fursuit.
I've seen furries.
You
They
really-
hand make their
clearly-
costume. We went to
clearly-
school with two of
Clearly,
them.
you do not, because if you think that is a fursuit or that's something
This is
Mark,
definitely a
Tyler
furry.
is
A
our
furry-
resident furry
a
expert.
Tyler
furry would
loves
spit, a furry
furries.
would spit
Tyler's
on
our
that. What are you
furry.
talking about?
I don't know, man. Some
This
of them
is-
have some real rank ass costumes.
Because they don't have the money yet. A lot of people who have like very
Yeah, this is just a professionally done
that's
fursuit.
a new fun
No, it's
meme
not.
that's coming up in the furry community.
What?
Is people make fun of furries online, and then people will go like, yeah, go band for band with a furry, because that's probably like your dentist.
I'd say-
or
I would
something.
say- I would
They
say
got bread.
furries
You're driving
have
like 10K
money.
on a fursuit.
because like again
Materials are expensive.
exactly. So
If
again,
I went band
furries
for
aren't
band
broke
with a
people.
furry
and they
lost-
dusted you, which they would. A furry's probably dusting. If you got like 10 bands to just drop on a fursuit, on a costume,
And it's light. It's light. You don't even think about it.
I was gonna say that's like you shouldn't go band for band with furries. They got
Not even
they got
that.
racked
Imagine,
for some reason.
imagine, because some of them niggas got a sex suit and like a regular suit.
So like again, furries. Like it's funny. It's funny to like he
Would you
kiki
yiff
and
with a
laugh,
furry?
but
Would I yiff with
Yeah.
a fur? Look
What
at
the
me
fuck does that
in my
mean?
eyes.
That's when they bang in the fursuits.
real hard.
oh,
Look at me
Is
real
that something that-
good.
do I have to
What
wear the
is
fursuit?
a yiff, bruh?
do I have,
That's what they call when they bang in the fursuits.
do I have to wear the fursuit, or do they just want me to fuck them in the fursuit?
Does your answer dependent on that?
Yeah,
Yes.
actually, yeah. Because I'd fuck a girl in a fursuit.
Yeah, I would fuck a girl in a fursuit, but I
Would you
wouldn't.
fuck a girl in a fursuit?
Like she's in the fursuit?
No.
Let's say
you're in the
let's say she
fursuit.
wanted you to wear a
No.
fursuit as well.
No, the bitches are gonna be.
I would.
Real hot, bruh. I already uncomfortably sweat during like regular sex. I'm not getting in a fursuit.
I would.
You gotta reach your inner Kurt Angle. You gotta have that nasty, angry, primal, animalistic bestiality sex.
I already got
with
that
Booker
in me.
T's wife.
You can
I
have
already
you can
got
have
that
that
in.
without the fursuit, Phil.
but I feel like
You gotta tap into that Kurt Angle mindset.
I'm gonna say I feel like personally for me, I probably would if that's something that, again, because
Speaking of
kinks,
Kurt
kinks are
Angle.
kinks,
Tyler.
and I'm not gonna and like people do whatever the fuck they want to
Tyler.
do. And if that's something like we'll
Tyler.
do like here and there, that's fine. Like I'm not.
Tyler.
It's not something that I'm
Mark,
trying to
lean
do.
back.
It's not something I would
lean back.
do
Tyler.
every time we were gonna have sex.
Tyler,
What?
you don't get to say kinks are kinks. I'll get in a fursuit and have sex.
But it's not my kink. But
No, but you're willing to get into a fursuit
yes,
and
to
have sex.
satisfy my
So
partner.
you'd be a
Yes.
furry.
Huh?
You would be a furry.
I wouldn't be a furry. I wouldn't
No,
sit
no, Tyler, you're getting in a fursuit and you're having sex in another.
to appease my partner. Yes, I would do that.
So you'd be a furry to appease your partner, but you'd be a furry.
Yes, I'll be afraid to appease my partner and like start and like again, not a every time
Look
thing,
at me.
but a
The nigga gay.
that's crazy.
What's gay about being a furry?
Boo.
A lot of furries are gay.
A lot of furries are gay, but if he's banging a girl in a fursuit, how's that gay?
That's fair.
Tyler, so you've said before that you'd let Meg the Stallion peg you.
Yes.
Would you let Meg the Stallion peg you while you guys were in fursuits?
Yes. This is
No, if only
the
you were
pegging's
in the
still
fursuit
happening.
and she wants to fuck a dog.
If that's what Meg wants, that's what Meg
I'm a
wants.
Ruth. I'm a dog. Stop playing with
This,
me. What are we
this man's a
talking
sellout.
about? What are we talking about?
What would you
I'm
do?
barking.
He's a sellout. He's selling out for the.
What would you do? What would you do if Meg the Stallion wanted you to get in the Drake costume?
I get in the
Drake's
costume. What do
fursuit.
you want me to do?
Would you perform Hell Yeah Fucking Right for her in the costume?
If I can remember all the words, yeah.
Tyler, what song would you sing Meg the Stallion if you had the chance to court her with a song?
Search and rescue.
Jesus Christ.
That's a terrible choice.
Jesus Christ. Also, I just want to point out that I feel like a lot of us are somewhat in agreement with Tyler that we would do nasty shit for Megan Thee Stallion.
But
I'm
we-
not.
they just don't voice it. That's all that is.
I know. I
They-
know.
they
if
just
put
don't voice
you
it.
in the Drake fursuit.
I'm not.
He's gonna go. And he's going to get just ever so harder. The boy was here.
She'll be like, where you learn to fuck like that? I'll be like, I smelled him in the suit.
That's crazy. But no, so the costume, the whole point of the dog costume is because supposedly the next album was supposed to be called For All the
My
Dogs. For all
Which
my
y'all can't
for all
listen
the
to it, though.
dogs.
Like, only me and Tyler can listen to it. Because y'all
gonna
not
listen
Big
to
O
it
over here. Y'all not
when
Big
it
O.
comes out, I'll listen to it, and I'll give my real opinion.
We're gonna
on
give
the
it a.
Oh, y'all
we're gonna
can't
give it
listen
a-
to
album.
it.
I do for
It's
We're
for
gonna
his
give it a
dogs.
4 because it's gonna be a 4 to 5 album, and
If
it's
I
gonna
hear
be,
y'all listening
Mark,
to
he
For
hasn't
My
released a
Dogs,
4.
I'm putting my hands on y'all.
Mark, he's never released a 4.
he's released.
I don't think.
Oh,
I
More
don't,
Life
I don't
exists.
even think. I don't even think he released a 5.
More life exists.
All right, Tyler.
More
now
Life. More Life is a 6.
I'm not going
Easy
down this
6,
road.
hands
Hey,
down
I'll
6.
give you a 5.
No, More Life is a 6. I would say what was
had
it?
like 3 songs on
what was
No,
the,
it didn't.
More Life had way more than 3.
Way more than that.
Way more than 3.
I don't even recall like
way more
3
than
songs.
3.
I'd have to look at the
Yeah,
track
but
list.
your idol also hates Jews, so
He's not my idol.
Jesus Christ!
I'm not 16
Jesus
anymore.
Christ.
He's not my idol.
Why is that your defense for everything lately?
it's fucking hilarious.
It's not that funny.
I saw Drake fans really doing that on Reddit and like
Because they're
Instagram.
cornballs.
And I was like, that's funny. I can't wait to try and get that up. I can't wait to try and do that.
He was like, I'm gonna love this.
I found the blueprints to what I thought was a nuclear bomb. That's just a dirty bomb. It's not
So
gonna
can
kill
we start?
anybody.
Can we
I
start a
was gonna say,
5-minute
that's-
timer?
That's just gonna
No,
go
we're on a
back and
podcast
forth
right
because
now.
people like
I wanna
people
start
are
a
just gonna
5-minute
hit you with the
timer.
Drake and blackface from the Story of Adidon cover, and it's just gonna go back and
I
forth.
know, and I'm willing to argue.
You're toxic.
I've never
is
seen
toxic.
so much dick sucking on my couch before.
Who's dick sucking?
That one,
Mark, that's
How
'cause
am I
you
the
dick
one that
sucking?
calls him Big Bro and the boy
Time out.
and
Why did
Aubrey.
Time out. He just pointed at me though. What did I do?
You just had the balls. The cock was all me, Tyler.
Tyler was
He was
tickling
just
his nuts,
grasping. He was just shuffling him around like a fushigi.
I'm not gonna focus you.
shaking him
I don't
around like
think-
the craps
okay,
table.
because I feel like for me, a lot of the time when I want to be right, I get very passionate in my arguments,
So
and then
every
people,
single
I
time.
know, Tyler. We were in the middle of a public bar, and he's half a Mad Dog 2020 deep, screaming about like fan theories for Game
Oh
of
yeah,
Thrones.
people really.
Oh my God! I got Megan to watch Game of Thrones with me.
Last
What-
time I got to go to
which
watch Game of
episode?
Thrones with me.
No,
she
we
was
like
having
we're
panic
starting.
attacks.
We're starting from episode
Does
1.
anyone know
Oh,
where
beautiful.
my $4 is?
No, but we'll find it after we
I
record.
was gonna go buy a mug after it, actually, like that ass.
What's a mug?
A mug maniac. We got another mug
The
maniac
root
in
beer.
the room.
What the
Oh
fuck
yeah,
is
no,
that?
mug is my favorite root beer.
It's the
I
worst
just never
root beer.
find it.
No,
Oh.
Barks is the worst root beer. Sorry,
You're special.
Barks is the worst. A&W and Mug are like tied.
Yesterday, I only drank half of this because I'm not supposed to be drinking pop. Like I've only been drinking water for like the past couple weeks now.
Good for you.
I had a Dr. Pepper and cream soda out of the Sheetz vending machine, like their like beverage machine. And when I tell you that I love Dr. Pepper, that motherfucker was good.
No, cream soda is really
That
underrated.
sounded so fat.
That motherfucker.
That
was
sounded
good.
illegal.
Y'all want to know a mixed drink that I made one year on accident?
What?
I had cream soda and I had little Fireball shots from Bob and Betsy.
Oh, so you
for
just like
playing
made
Santa.
Dr. Pepper.
It didn't taste. It tasted like gingerbread men. And then because it was Christmas time, I was just slamming them.
Okay, I respect that.
I'm a recovering alcoholic now.
Xavier, can you turn around so I can make clips of you in this podcast?
You can make clips of me.
No,
Hey,
because
I'll
your
show-
back is literally to the. Look at
show
this.
my
This
balls
is
back.
poor.
Arguing
This is
about
poor
this.
podcast etiquette.
Well, how is my?
You guys arguing about this is poor podcast etiquette. Boo.
Yeah, dickhead. All right, what else are we talking about? Tyler, you got something to bring up?
I can.
Never mind. We're gonna talk about Peach Creek now.
That's crazy.
You took too long, Tyler.
If you guys are Ed, Edd n Eddy fans, I know Tyler is not. I believe Phil is.
I liked it.
I am. Mark looks like an Ed, Edd n Eddy fan.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Peach Creek episode 1 dropped. It got teased like last year. I think Phil, right?
I think so.
Don't watch that shit.
And it's a fan made
It's
continuation of Ed, Edd n Eddy.
No, it's
not.
not.
The
They
writing
lied to you
isn't the
niggas.
best. I think that it was decent. I think it was decent enough for me to watch episode 2.
It was cool enough to see where it goes, cause like it's kind of leaving you with some questions to like keep watching it, which I liked. But
And it's incorporating fan theories.
some I did have my gripes with it.
The art
Why
style
did
is
Ed
ass.
sound like that?
The voice acting. It's like
The voice acting.
it sounds
was
like one
hit or
guy
miss.
is doing all their voices, which is understandable because you can't afford to pay for him. But like, that's not what I would have imagined Ed to sound like.
Like he still kind of sounds like Ed, but he just sounds like fuck. What's like the cartoon cat? The really gay like cartoon dog from the 70s. I don't know.
The really gay
I'm
cartoon.
gonna think about it.
You
It's-
said the cartoon cat, and then you called him.
I
a
don't know, 'cause,
gay
like,
ass
this is-
cartoon
Is it
dog.
is it like Scooby Doo?
No, it was way older than that.
No,
I
are
was
you
gonna say-
talking
I don't
Are you
know.
about?
talking about the dude who would go?
Snagglepuss, I think.
Snagglepuss?
Snagglepuss is who I'm thinking of. He fucking sounds like Snagglepuss.
My dad used to talk like Snagglepuss whenever like it was just like nighttime. He'd just come in and start fucking with us.
You talking about the cat that would talk with the lisp back there?
Yeah, why Ed sounded like that? Like
Yeah, he would-
I
he would
don't
talk
know,
like
he
that.
sounded like
No, not that guy. The
Oh,
dog
is that
like-
Mugsley? Yeah, he was great.
Mugsley is a mug maniac.
He is a mug maniac. The mug memes were so good for a while. They were so good.
You know who had like an unhealthy root beer obsession?
Who?
My high school ex. She used to like I remember
She
we went
was a
to a
mug
cookout.
maniac?
Yes.
Can we talk
No,
about
joking.
the best root beer comes out of a bottle, not a can?
No, the best root beer
Or on
comes out
tap.
of a keg.
Have you
Get
ever
it,
gone? Have you
A&W.
ever gone to like the A&W root beer?
Yes.
And they have like every single like flavor of A&W root beer on tap. It's delightful.
Yes.
No,
it's
never been.
it's in keg form. Like you pour it like a beer.
Do you guys have other unpopular soda opinions?
IBC.
You seem very, very into this whole
IBC
Barks is
root beer.
terrible. Like, what else?
If you drink Coke or Sprite, you're a serial killer.
What? Like, so
That's
like
like
the
half the
entire
world.
world?
So
Like,
the-
what the
yeah.
fuck are you
Most
talking
people-
about?
It tastes like shit.
What? Sprite is
It
amazing.
tastes like sugar flavored aspartame, except for the Coke. The Sprite that comes out of McDonald's is the only one I really
Same
like.
Motherfucking Sprite.
Oh, guys, he's just like retarded.
7-Up. 7-Up is the best lemon lime soda.
You are.
Pepsi's better than Coke, and
special.
Dr. Pepper's the best pop. Period. That comes in a can.
What's the
I
best?
like the 7-Up take. I'm not gonna say I agree with it, but I like the 7-Up take.
Guys, I'm not
Also,
gonna lie
best
to you.
orange pop,
the best lemon
Sunkist.
lime soda is Squirt.
I knew he was.
You
gonna
know
say
what? I also
never
don't
had
hate
Squirt.
that.
I've never
I
had
don't
Squirt.
hate that. Squirt is actually really good.
No, whoa. First off, and we're not
about to
throwing
spit
no
on
love
it.
to my nigga Mellow Yellow.
I don't like
We're-
mellow.
you're
Mellow
right, we
Yellow
that.
is
We are.
like
We are throwing him no love. You're
Mellow
correct.
Yellow is like too Mountain Dew like for me. Not in taste, but in feel.
Mellow Yellow is like pre-Crack Rock Lamar Odom. It is the 6th man of the year. When you go to a restaurant like Moe's that doesn't have the regular lemon lime sodas, you can
You
get
mean they
by
couldn't
on a Mellow
afford
Yellow.
Sprite?
I mean, I just get Dr. Pepper.
Tyler. So what? I couldn't afford Sprite. Nigga, I was
You know-
eating Kippers.
you know what's
and
underrated?
Vienna sausage.
Mr. Pibb.
Oh, that's my favorite soda. Like Pibb Extra, Mr. Pibb is the best.
What's the difference between Mr. Pibb and Pibb Extra?
It was just a rebrand. It's the same
Yeah,
soda.
it's the same
Okay,
thing.
'cause I've been
It's
drinking
Coke's
Pibb
Dr.
Extra.
Pepper, and that's it.
Yeah, it was made literally. I'm pretty
It's
sure that's
better
why
than
they-
Dr. Pepper.
It is.
No.
No, it is.
No.
That's
No, it
spicy
is.
cherry. It is better.
No.
It is better. Also,
It does have a place in my heart, though.
low key, one of the best sodas of all time. It's not off brand. It's more regional than that. The
Cheerwine?
No.
Oh.
Verner's.
Squirt is great
Eh.
for
Verner's is amazing.
I'm
It's
not out
like-
here drinking
Oh,
ginger
I
ale.
fucking love.
You just go drink
Verner's.
ginger ale?
If
Yes.
it's Verner's.
Canada Dry? I love Canada
I-
Dry.
Canada Dry is good if you get like the flavored ones, like they had
The
like
raspberry
blackberry
one
and
and the
the raspberry one were
cranberry?
banging.
No, just straight up original.
Let me get a Sprite cranberry.
Oh.
Shout out those memes
have a
too. They
serious
were great.
question.
What's your serious
This
question?
is a serious question. So I just got information that Squirt is grapefruit flavored. So I was going to change
I
it.
don't like grapefruit.
I was going to change
alright.
it to say
I
that
don't like it.
Squirt
It's a
is
little
the
sour.
best citrus flavored.
No.
But hold on, hear me out. The reason I felt like I can't do that,
Sunkist.
even though that fuck you. Even though that
Sunkist is
grapefruit
great.
is a citrus-y thing, so is orange. But I wouldn't count orange as a citrus pop because of how the artificial flavoring tastes.
It's
I
legit
get where
a
you're coming
citrus
from,
it's
pop.
but I
all
cannot
artificial
co-sign that.
flavoring.
But I'm saying though,
Orange is citrus.
like I know, but I'm saying, would you really group in an orange pop to a 7-Up?
Yeah,
understand
No,
If
you don't.
that's why most
understand-
people will say like a lemon lime soda, but if you're gonna say just citrus in
Yeah.
general, then you have to.
Because I would say that Squirt is lemon limey enough
It
to
can't
get in
be.
there.
It's grapefruit.
If we're talking,
not how that works.
Hold up.
That
If
is.
we're talking
That's
fruit
legit how that
flavored,
works.
No, because
It's a different
No,
citrus.
it's grapefruit. They're all artificially flavored.
and it's orange and lemon and lime,
But they don't taste the same. Notice how we all agreed that squirt could be in there with the lemon limeys until I just said that
No.
it was grapefruit flavored?
Yes,
So-
but
I
now
never agree
it's
with
not.
the squirt thing.
Yeah, but you're also stupid. I wasn't asking you.
I gotta have squirt. I've never had that type of pop, so
You gotta have squirt.
I'll eat.
I
I'll
think
drink a
y'all are
squirt.
You'll drink
completely-
squirt.
I'll drink a squirt.
It ain't pee, right?
I'll drink a squirt.
Even if it is.
Damn me up, Mark.
I'm not. No
Boo.
double entendres. I'm not here for that.
Guys, so what lately?
But
I've been
the
watching-
best. Hold up. Let me get this off.
Tyler's really just eating dicks.
Back to pop.
I thought it was
So
called soda.
No one cares.
Ohio,
it's
it's pop.
cola. Like it's cola. Whatever.
Not all of it's cola, Mark.
So you know how people.
Is it- all
But
of it's not
back to my
cola.
take.
It's a
The
refresher.
fruit flavored pops. If you had to look at a Crush or a Fanta, which one are you going after?
Oh,
Fanta.
a grape. Let me tell you, if we go down to the hood right now, we going to Sam Silk's Chicken and Fish. Give me
Grape
a
Crush.
goddamn catfish dinner, extra slaw, crispy fries. Give me 2 grape crushes. I'm saying fuck the diet. Fuck the diet.
Crush
with a
is
little,
better than
with a little
Fanta.
lemon lime pound cake on the side. I'm beating that motherfucker with itis. Finger in the belly button, snoring in the
There's
car.
nothing more satisfying than walking to the corner store when it's hot as balls outside,
Drinking a
getting
Grape
you a
Crush.
glass bottle of grape and cherry Crush,
See, we ain't even have
and
that.
hocking that shit down.
We had it in the can.
It's a fantastic.
The corner store down by me, they took the old AutoZone and they made it into a corner store. They sold cans of pop for 35 cents.
That's
I
great.
feel like we would have been a Fago household.
My
I
dad
like
liked Fago.
Fago's real good.
Fago's underrated.
really
Fago's
My
good.
dad
good.
did like Fago, so like we had Fago, but I didn't fuck with it.
You can't go
I
wrong
didn't
with the
fuck
fruit
with
flavored
Fago.
pop.
I didn't fuck with Fago till I got older and was drinking shitty K with like the cotton candy Fago and like the
I
red
always
pop
hated
Faygo.
the cotton candy one. It just like it felt like a stomach ache.
Cream soda Fago.
Yeah.
That was a good song.
Shout out Six Dogs.
Oh my
R.I.P.
god.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He overdosed like years ago.
Also, it's pop, not soda. Fuck you.
It's soda pop. It's a regional thing, Mark. Who gives a shit?
I can't believe I'm still arguing in this YouTube comment section.
Don't give a damn about the whole
It's been
state of
6 months.
We
I've been
also
arguing
call
in this
pop.
comment section about pop versus soda.
Michigan.
It's just a regional dialect.
But
It
people
does
are
not
very
matter.
passionate about it, and they're like, "No,
Mark,
it's
Mark,
actually soda. Look
Mark,
at the marketing
it's
material."
you, Mark. Your people.
It's like you are people.
Tyler, you had something
But
to say.
the funny
I
part
don't want to
is
hear Mark talk about soda and pop anymore. I want to hear what Tyler
it's
has to say.
cola.
So lately,
Anyways.
lately I've been looking at a lot of like food related reels and
Fat ass
shorts.
nigga.
That's fine. That's
Oh,
cool.
hungry hippo ass. Sloppy fat bitch.
But I will say this. It does have me very much kind
Hungry.
of. It does have me hungry. You're not wrong. Like the way that they really be whipping it up sometimes, and like, ayo,
I feel bad.
I-
I'm sorry.
why?
Because I'm fat and sloppy.
But no, I feel like what is a dish that you guys would love to learn how to make?
The Feast
From
of the Seven
scratch.
Fishes.
What?
The Feast of the Seven Fishes.
For Christmas Eve, Italian
Yes.
Christmas Eve.
Yes.
Oh,
I've
My
always
mom know
wanted
how
to do
make
it.
that?
I love it.
His
I've
mom
always
knows how to
wanted
do it. I'm pretty sure.
My mom has done it numerous times, but my family is uncultured and they don't eat seafood. So, for context of what Phil's talking about, it's an Italian tradition not to eat meat the week. I think the week
It's like
of
Christmas Eve.
It's like it's supposed to be the entire week, but it turned into like a Christmas Eve like feast. It's like a form of fasting before Christmas. Feast of the Seven Fishes, so good, so good.
One time, I don't know. I think this was when I think I lived in Cleveland Heights still. But I went to my parents' house, and me and O'Shea drank a whole bunch of wine for some reason.
Okay.
And I wasn't allowed to drive anywhere, but Mark came and got me. And he picked me and O'Shea up, and he took us to his house, and he gave us a bag of bacon-wrapped scallops, a bag of shrimp, and like 3 other bags of food. And was like, no one in my family eats seafood. My mom wants this gone. We literally have more in the fridge. And I tell you that me and O'Shea drunkenly ate. Remember they had that little TV in their kitchen?
Yeah.
We sat there and watched TV while Mark gave us beverages, like sodas and seafood. and we ate everything.
My family is so
Everything. I
unappreciative.
shitted so bad.
My
the next
mom's
day.
family, all they eat is chicken
All right,
tenders
that's
and
cool.
mozzarella
That's
sticks.
cool. Y'all niggas are so fat that y'all niggas like. I understand that this nigga sat here just clowning me because all I do is watch like food cooking things on Instagram and shit. But you big fat ass niggas really sat there and hawked down all that seafood.
They didn't hawk down, they ate it.
No, they hawked it
No,
down.
I've
they,
seen him eat
they
before. He
vacuumed
hawked
that
it
shit
down.
up. It was they slurped it
No,
up.
they were slowing
Big
down because they were
niggas.
talking with
Yeah,
me.
because they were full.
They were
and
talking
just kept
with me.
going. You ever seen like Shaggy and Scooby Doo?
What's your bathroom smell like afterwards?
Oh, no, they shit in their own
Horrors
house.
unknown made to man.
They
like,
shit in their own house.
Oh,
They didn't
never
shit in my
mind.
house that day.
That's kind of crazy.
creatures of the abyss.
I swear Kanye hate Jews, bro.
I want to learn the art of the smoking,
What do you mean,
like smoking brisket and stuff.
Bro, I
I'll
thought
say
you said
Mark's
about
off the
something
za.
else. I was gonna say, I can take you there.
Smoking is something that I was never like taught how to do, and I
don't think most
attempted
people
it.
are.
Mark.
I attempted it a couple times. Don't you dare!
Mark,
Let me get it all first,
I
and then you
haven't-
can make your boiled chicken joke. Okay?
No. I had a completely different question.
Okay.
Let's say, bar none, within this hypothetical scenario, nothing goes bad,
Okay.
right?
Uh-huh.
And I gave you like a pot brownie, and you were just like glued to the couch. You had a great time. Would you be mad at me afterwards? I
If
didn't
you
tell
drugged me, yeah. You
What if I
still
told
drugged
it was?
me.
What if I told you it was you were like halfway eating it? Like I turned around and I saw you were
That's still
already
kind of
eating
drugging
it.
me.
If I gave it to you and then I turned around, I was doing something. I turned around, you were already like halfway
Okay.
through it, and I was like, "Oh no, wait!"
Then it's my fault.
Check the group chat.
I wasn't minding my own business. I wouldn't be mad at you.
Mark,
Mark, will you do pot brownie with us on the podcast one time? Like a really low dosage. Something that'll literally just mellow you out. in a
Sure,
second.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't
'Cause I know
care.
you won't smoke it. And
No, I that's a personal mantra of mine. Like I refuse to smoke anything.
Cool. Well, Mark, you know you don't have to smoke heroin, right?
I'm not doing heroin.
You can snort heroin.
I'm not doing that either.
Open the back door.
Meth?
No.
You can snort meth.
I'm not doing meth. I'm not doing heroin. I'm not doing ecstasy. I'm not doing fentanyl. I'm not doing any of that.
Well,
I don't think anybody's
I would say
choosing
no
to do
one,
fentanyl.
no one's doing fentanyl unless you have like unless it's like for a medical.
There's a lot of
procedure.
people that are doing fentanyl, Tyler.
Mark, they're not just doing straight up fentanyl. They're not. No one is. No, not even the most base.
Tyler,
head of
go in the
base
streets
head.
of San Francisco and tell
Mark,
me they're not doing
they're-
fentanyl.
Yeah, not by their choice.
No, I'm not saying
They're
by their
getting
choice.
laced product.
But Tyler said nobody's
That's
doing
what we're saying. Nobody's like, yo, let me get like 2 G's of fent.
Like no
Nobody's
one's
going out to
doing
buy
that.
fentanyl.
because they'll
2
die. They
Gs
won't
of fentanyl will
survive.
kill a horse.
It would kill more than a horse.
So no one's. Just
You
out
can
here
die
doing
from a
fentanyl.
half a fucking pill.
Mark.
Yeah, that's why nobody's doing fentanyl.
No,
No, they are because their shit's
die,
laced.
the day.
They're doing
By
fentanyl because their
choice.
shit's laced.
I'm about to
Stupid
start
boy,
taking paper
stupid
clips,
boy.
and I'm gonna get the little end part. I'm gonna suck it. I'm gonna put a little bit of Fetty Wap. I'm gonna just rub it on my gums. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be high as fuck.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's
feel like-
opiate summer.
Mark,
I don't think you should do any of
So-
that.
It's opiate summer.
It's not
We're
opiate
bringing
summer.
Don't
back
do
hard
drugs.
drug Fridays. Get cracking out there.
Oh,
Don't
what?
do drugs.
I'm gonna start doing Fetty Wap.
Dare
before
to
MMA
resist.
fights.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're
Mark,
gonna be
you're
just
telling me
leaned
you
up
would
in
never
that
do
corner.
mushrooms?
I'm not doing mushrooms.
Why?
I don't know.
Couldn't
I
like
don't
you
want
wouldn't even do like a microdose?
I'm not tasting.
What is
the
that,
mushroom.
one
I'm
and
good.
a half?
Can we let him like get some weed in him first, and like then like explain how these drugs work?
I don't want to do mushrooms.
Mark's high on life.
I know, but you don't know
but that's
that
the
yet.
that's the issue. Is like if you were to do mushrooms, that'd be so amazing. Like a
I
light,
don't
light
care
little-
to.
a light microdose.
I'm
Are you-
already in tune with my inner
1.5
self. I don't
grams?
need
No,
need
no.
mushrooms.
Have fun with
No
it
one's
then.
in. I'm not trying to convince you to do these drugs because I've never done these drugs, but no one's in tune with their inner self.
I
I
am.
say no. Everyone is suppressed just a little bit.
No.
Is that brown? That's
Listen,
Casamigos.
I'm comfortable with myself. I don't need drugs to be comfortable with
I
myself.
mean, you could just
I don't
do
need drugs
to
to
have
be.
a good
I don't
time
need.
then.
I say I don't need
You
drugs.
just told me that I'm not in tune with my inner self because I haven't done
Well,
mushrooms.
most people no. That's
Mushrooms
not
aren't
what
gonna
I'm
make
saying.
you in tune with your inner self. That's the most like annoying
Hippie
hippie
shit.
bullshit.
Yeah.
The dude that does mushrooms, he's like, understand the world.
You could
now,
just
bro.
be
It's all
happy.
peace, love.
Guys.
Fuck you.
Guys, she got
Fuck
classified.
you.
I did ayahuasca because I watched Pat McAfee and heard Aaron Rodgers talking about it.
Guys, she has
That's
some
kinda
Casa
crazy.
Fricos
I know
over
she's
there.
got Casa Frico. She can keep that over there.
Yes.
I would just say time
I
out.
want
You're
nothing
not
to do
allowed.
with
Time out.
I don't
So
even want to be healthy.
can we sit here? Can we sit here and can I talk about mushrooms?
Sure, as long as you're not
Sure.
like preachy and dickheaded. Like,
No. I'm not gonna be preachy. I feel like
and you want to share stories or do you want to give opinions? Because we can share some stories.
what stories?
Guys, remember that time that I was
Did we
there and
talk
Tyler
about
peeked
Jake?
himself?
Huh? Have we talked about Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked about that on the podcast.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it was an old episode.
Okay.
I'm talking SoundCloud. Yeah.
No, we just talked about it like 3 weeks ago. I swear. It's on one of our episodes.
No, I was gonna say we definitely talked about it in the SoundCloud era because we said allegedly we were talking about him pulling down pipes and shit.
Yeah. You're right.
Okay,
also, somebody bleep his name if we're gonna go
His
allegedly.
name is
guys.
just Jake. It's a white guy. You know how many Jakes we know?
That's fair.
A lot of Jake.
He was on a podcast episode.
Wow, thanks for giving him.
Oh, now we really do have to bleep the name.
He's
God
in the
damn.
military. Isn't he on the USS? No.
Actually, he's in the Coast Guard.
I don't think he's at sea right now.
No, he's not. He's ported.
Oh, that's sad.
Don't
It's San
say he's
Diego.
in
Portland right now?
Oh, he's San Diego. He's back in. He's back
He's
in
not
San
in
Diego.
Portland.
Oh yeah, no.
Does it?
They're
I
going
thought he
to.
was in
They're
San
going.
Diego.
Seaports in Portland.
They're going to San Diego
No,
and
yes,
then to
there are.
Portland. Yes, there are. You fucking
Mark,
jabroni.
yes, there are.
No.
Mark.
I don't think
There's
I don't think
seaports.
the port of
There's
Oregon
legit
is
seaports in
Portland.
Alaska.
I don't think
It's not the port of Oregon. It's just like one of the military ports.
Mark, there are ports. Yes.
not in
People are
Portland.
Goober.
BBC versus Fur Fag.
Mark.
What is that? What are you
I'm
looking
pretty
up?
sure-
Fag.
Also, I'm pretty sure the state of Oregon is underneath Washington, and he was stationed in Washington, which
But
is
I'm just saying it's not in Portland. I'm not saying there's no port in Oregon.
Oh my God,
I'm
who
just saying
cares?
Portland is not like
is landlocked.
Damn,
you
y'all,
want to
BLP
artistically
Kosher
be
dropped
right
an
about
album.
everything, Tyler. I
We're
swear.
gonna talk about that now.
Man, fuck him.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Fuck him.
The Knack 3 is
There
out.
are a lot. Can I say this one thing?
No, you can't.
There are
Tyler.
a lot
We've
of
been
rappers.
interrupting you this whole episode.
There are a lot of rappers, like especially like I want to say like jokey rappers. I don't know whoever the guy you showed me that was talking about scamming.
Oh, Punch Made Dev.
Punch Man Dev.
Punch Made Dev is getting like a case now.
As he should. He's probably a criminal.
definitely a criminal.
Listen. There are a lot of people that would sit there. I would defend like, oh, you don't know that,
It's
blah blah
just a
blah.
song.
But no, him step by step
hold on,
telling
hold on.
people how to scam.
We've had this
Whoa.
conversation because you
He
didn't
is-
believe me that battleships can go through rivers depending on how big the river is. There have been battleships in Lake Erie from the U.S. military because they go through the little river that goes through New York or whatever it's
The
called.
man-made canal.
Thank you.
It's called the Erie Canal.
It has,
Hoover-
it has
the
to be a
Hoover- no,
man-made canal.
It's called the Erie Canal. It's called the Erie Canal. That's how we drop.
What are you doing?
I'm done talking to you niggas.
No, you need to stop.
This thing is stupid.
You guys are fucking.
But
ADHD
as I
type
was saying before,
you are not watching Barbie in my house.
Remember when I asked you to put some shit up on the TV, Mark? I'm putting some shit up on the TV. Stop, I'll turn it down. Stop it down.
you
I'm not buying
first
it.
off.
You have to buy it.
No, you don't, bro.
Yes, you have to have a subscription to Voodoo.
Okay, so as I was
Bro,
saying,
just say it. No, fine, I'm broke.
as I was saying before, I feel like doing mushrooms. The experience that I had.
Phil, did you order another burrito?
No, it's
No,
the
that's
mailman.
Let's jump him.
The experience that I had while doing mushrooms was one of like, how do you say?
Tyler got really horny. That's what happened. Actually, don't let him sit here and talk like this is some earth changing. Like
It wasn't
I was
earth-changing.
No,
I was
he
getting
got
in
hard
tune with my
That's
inner
what
self,
happened.
and
He got horny.
No.
And
I've
then me, who Tyler never lets touch him, he was okay to cuddle with me because he was horny.
Whoa.
That's
Now,
what happened.
Separate.
That
separate.
happened.
Those things are two completely separate
No,
things.
you've been horny on multiple occasions on these drugs.
I have. Every time I do psychedelics, I've got bricked up easily, hands
all
down, for
horned
sure.
up.
He took my back too.
Yeah.
I was Lil Spoon.
He was trying to spork your shit.
That's Mr. Hot Dog. right there.
No, you're Mr. Hot Dog.
I'm
You're.
Mr. Mustard.
Mr.
Oh yeah, you
Mustard.
are Mr. Mustard.
You're
my
Mr.
bad.
Ketchup.
No, I'm not. Nowhere near.
I'm so glad I was not a part of this.
I feel like no.
Mark,
I
you
know
were there for at least one of these things.
He was
there for
Yeah,
like.
but I wasn't
only
Mr.
3
I
or
wasn't
4.
Mr. fucking mayonnaise barbecue sauce
Well, yeah,
relish
you
guy.
haven't stuck your meat in between somebody's buns.
Yeah,
Yes, he has.
I have.
Well, yeah, Megan, but that doesn't count. That's not like
Mayo chup right there.
mayo. He's fancy sauce.
Yeah.
He's a sandwich maker.
No, Mark's fancy. He's aioli.
I'm not aioli.
He's aioli.
I don't call me a type of mayonnaise. Shut the fuck up.
No, he is aioli. I like that name,
He's
aioli.
aioli.
Truffle aioli's kind of nice though.
I'm not
I
gonna fuck
lost
with you.
my dollars in your couch. Mark.
I'm not
We'll
gonna fuck
find
with you.
them after the episode.
I feel
I'm a
like,
mug maniac. I
Mark,
need them
you should
now.
just try it. You should try a little microdose.
I don't want to.
You should.
Tyler,
try
stop peer pressuring me.
it. It's not peer
No,
pressuring.
stop peer pressure. No,
No, it's
no.
not peer pressuring.
Dare to resist.
Why are you-
No, 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 no.
pussy? Just do some hard
Ronald Reagan.
I'm not asking him to do hard drugs. I'm asking him to do
Hear
mushrooms.
that? He said Ronald Reagan.
I was gonna try and let him get that off. I didn't want to I didn't want to run into this whole Reaganomics debate.
No,
again.
no, no.
Down
We're not
drugonomics?
talking about this.
We
It was
don't
just a joke.
have to.
Phil, it was just a joke.
That's why I was trying to
It
let
was
you
there
get
for
it off.
comedic relief.
Trickle
It was a
down.
comedic-
You
It was
need
a
to
funny-
stop gaslighting
Trickle
Phil.
down economics.
Stop gaslighting Phil into talking about socialism. Stop it.
No, I don't want to talk about socialism.
Phil,
I want to talk about
I
how the war on
plead you.
drugs cleaned up these streets.
Phil, let me.
I just said I didn't.
I want to hear about how,
All right.
how the war on drugs helped America. That shit was good for them. We put money in their houses with the crack rock.
Shut up.
Jay-Z's. We wouldn't have Jay-Z without the war on drugs. I'm just saying.
That's not correct.
No, it is.
Jay-Z
It's
still
not.
would have been rapping.
No, Jay-Z was selling coke and heroin.
He was
And
selling
crack.
He was
Can you
selling
stop
crack.
smacking the
We
table?
wouldn't have had Pusha T without the war on drugs. Rockefeller, they was just talking about on the Rory and Mal shits. Mal's family would be poor without the war on drugs.
Y'all niggas are
So
crazy.
all I'm hearing is
Support
So
local
you niggas
businesses.
need to say thank you.
we should start selling crack.
Yes.
No.
We can funnel our money through the Patreon.
No.
We don't have
King
yet.
Push Pause. Oh God.
Okay, first off, the problem with what you just said is easily now they know that we're funneling money through our Patreon.
Well, none of us are selling crack, and we don't have a Patreon, Tyler. This is all hypothetical.
Yeah, make them.
Nah,
But when we
Phil.
do get a Patreon, it's gonna be a problem.
Shit, guys, we gotta hurry up and wrap this episode up. My crack pot's gonna boil over.
That's not
he
how crack
left the
works.
stove on.
I'm making chicken soup at home.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like it would be very interesting to see how, especially hip hop rap music would turn if there was not the crack epidemic that happened in
They'd all be Eminem.
They'd be
It'd be a
selling
whole bunch of
different
white
drugs.
rappers.
But what if they weren't? What if it was a big
He
drug
said-
thing?
What are you talking about? What drugs?
Who?
You
What if
think
they
you would have had Lil Xan sooner?
No.
would Jay-Z just be Lil Xan?
No, Jay-Z would have just sold different drugs.
Yeah, that's what I'm
What if they
saying.
weren't selling drugs?
Well, Xans and like
What
opioids
if-
and shit didn't hit till like a little while after.
But if
Before
we
he
didn't
was
have
doing that
crack,
shit.
though, would they have hit sooner? Is what we're asking.
But you
Would
don't
they
get
have
you don't
been
get
more
Xans.
successful?
What if the
sooner?
black
Like, no, like,
community?
he
What
would've
if
just
the
started
black
selling powder
community
coke.
just didn't cave in on itself?
They would have like the drug dealers were still dealing drugs. They would have just sold different drugs.
But-
What drugs is what I'm saying.
Probably just cocaine, just regular powder cocaine, because that was just big. That was still fucking massive.
But that was a
And then
rich
crack.
nigga
It
thing.
wasn't. It wasn't.
Was. Crack was for the poor, was for the broke niggas because you were breaking it down. Coke was like, oh, I'm a basketball star.
You were
Motherfuckers
not
in
a basketball
Harlem
star.
were
Literally
smoking.
literally everybody in like the club and bar scene throughout the late 70s and early 80s.
What
was
if there
doing
were
powder
no
cocaine.
drugs in the world? What if we never discovered drugs?
Jay-Z would be flipping burgers at McDonald's, all right, right in bars.
What if there is-
That'd be one hell of a jingle.
Damn. We was talking about Jay-Z. Y'all niggas would have never seen Griselda without the crack epidemic. No. That nigga Conway would have a normal face and everything.
Do you think
my
most
God.
of? Do you think a lot of rap artists would be more like Kanye?
Crazy and
Fucking
anti-Semitic.
Bipolar?
Yeah.
No, I don't think more people would have been
Without
like,
doing drugs?
Mark,
No, I don't think people would be crazier without the drugs. I think if anything, the drugs are making
We like
some of them
weird
crazier.
people though.
Your name is Jewish Phil on Instagram, and your idol hates Jews.
He's not my idol.
anymore. Not since he was
I
like 16.
was like 16.
Can you let Phil rest?
No.
When has he ever let me rest ever?
Because you feed into his bullshit.
No, I don't. He shows up to my house to point laugh at me sometimes. That is stuff that has happened.
Because sometimes you deserve it.
He will show up to my house to laugh in my face.
What did
I
you
have a
do to
question.
deserve it?
I have a very serious question.
It has happened.
What did he do to deserve it, Phil?
Why did you pull up to his house and point laugh?
Because I was going to his house anyways, where I was like in the neighborhood, so I just dropped by.
Came a couple hours sooner because of the conversation we had on the phone. He said, "Don't worry, I'll be right there," and he showed up
And he point laugh?
Yeah, and I just
while I was still in bed. He came into my room while I was naked, sleeping, and point laughed at me.
Why
Maybe
can't
he
y'all
should have done
just
that.
big up big bro Javi a little bit more?
It's gonna go to his head. It's gonna.
No, it's not.
I have to get
Yes,
it
it
in.
is.
You degrading me is going to my head. It's the whole reason I'm about to go take Muay Thai classes and start
Actually-
elbowing you stupid fucks.
You're
What
a
if you just
sad
need a
nigga.
hug?
You have like a
I don't need a hug. I don't need no.
Don't tell me to breathe.
Don't tell me to breathe. Breathe. Pour me a shot.
Shut up.
shut up.
Back shots.
That wind's probably terrible.
What do you think? What do you think Hannah back shot wins smell like?
You know when you open a box of like crackers? The air that you smell like sealed in the little plastic wrap of
I was
Ritz.
just gonna say like stale. I was gonna say like stale tequila.
I was gonna say tuna tartare.
That's even worse. That's even worse.
Catfish and old Reeboks.
Catfish and old Reeboks. What would y'all do if you was at the club?
It's
and
the air that's inside the Reebok pump.
I have a question. If you guys had to wear like a brand, like a sporting brand, like a sportswear brand, what is the brand that you would wear? Like me, I would wear Nike. Like Nike all day.
I would probably.
Shaq's.
You know what I was gonna say? Shaq.
You only
You're a
had
comedic
shoes, though.
answer. I almost
So do
bought
you have?
Shaq
Are you gonna
glasses.
dive into
I almost
Reeboks?
bought Shaq brand glasses just for
No,
the
because
fucking
Shaq also
meme.
owns Reebok.
I don't know what are Shaq brand glasses.
They're just like, you know how he has Shaq brand shoes, and they're not all like the
So
Shaq.
you guys would just wear and one.
No,
I have
no. Shaq
several
owns
pairs of
Reebok, not
And
and
One
one.
socks.
Pretty sure Shaq owns and one.
No,
You
he
know
owns
what?
Reebok.
It's gonna be one of us, Xavier. Which one of us is getting Fila?
Probably me. I'm more in tune to soccer than you are.
Fair enough.
I'm
If
gonna-
I
I
got
like
the
Adidas.
Nike deal, all I'm doing is wearing Blazers. I just bought a pair of Blazers.
Nice.
I'm very happy because the only Blazers I have the orange check. So I
I
only
wish
really
they
have
made
one fit to wear
like
them with.
comfortable blazers.
They are.
They're not comfortable.
Blazers are comfortable.
They're not com-
Blazers are comfortable.
Do you
gotta
just not
break
like
them
high
up.
tops?
No, I like high tops. It's the rest of the shoes that's the problem, Phil.
I don't know what you're talking
What
about.
are you
I've
doing
worn
here,
Blazers
Like
before.
I don't know. Maybe I just like a shoe with the arch in it, but I don't like feeling like I'm literally walking on
I
the
like
floor.
things that arch too, Mark. But I fuck
Mark,
with
I'm
Blazers.
not gonna fuck with you. You're stupid. He does not own Reebok.
I'm pretty sure he does.
No, he does
Or
not.
he's a heavy investor in it.
Mark, I'm looking at it. He's not a heavy
He had
investor
a
in
deal.
it.
Can I just wear FUBU?
Mark is like.
Yeah.
Can I just say?
I still used to. I used to wear FUBU. Like I had a FUBU sweater that I'd always wear.
If I really hyped up your birthday present for a while and then it was just a pair of K-Swiss, are you mad at me?
What color are they?
Well, let's say black.
Oh.
Something you could just bring in everything.
I would wear them at the gym.
I had an old coworker, and we were talking about like old shoes and ugly shoes. And I honestly, you know what shoes I really enjoy the design of, but I can't wear?
What?
Fucking Osiris's. Gross.
It's not a sporting
It's
brand.
gross.
You know what
But
shoes
I
I
love
used to
them.
rock heavy?
Mark Echoes.
Protege.
I'm not even hip. I don't think. That
Protege.
sounds familiar.
I
but
feel like
couldn't
Mark
picture
would
'em.
know. Mark, remember the Kmart shoes, Protege? They were in the basketball section.
I never shopped at Kmart. I was getting my shoes at Payless.
Sad. My dad loved Kmart.
The Osiris's
cool.
and the Shaq shoes
Wait,
were
what
like
are
my
Osiris's?
main.
Here, I'll pull up a picture of it.
They're one of those like fat-tongued
Yeah.
skater
The
shoes.
Shaq shoes are the and ones.
Actually, Shaq does own. He does own Reebok.
He doesn't. He was in a bidding war. He lost the bidding war. Adidas owned Reebok, and they sold it to ABG, and ABG beat him out.
Xavier.
Oh, why can't you wear those?
Because they were just like a mid 2000s, like 2008 mall goth, like fake skater boy poser. Like they had their moment of fashion, and they were just associated with like the greasers that like drank Monster Energy drinks and like
Kyle's?
kind of loser. Yeah, like that. Like they're just out of fashion, kind of corny now. But I do enjoy the design.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Tyler, it's
I'm gonna
right
sit
here.
here. I'm gonna sit here.
It's right here.
You look like you would wear Adidas. You're looking at Adidas guy. He looks like an Under Armour person, and then Xavier looks like.
How do I look like an Under Armour?
You look like an
person?
Armour.
No, I
Under
get
Armour
it.
person.
I get it. I see
You
the
look like
vision.
you look like one of the guys.
Just because I own one of the flag shirts, I mean,
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy. Under Armour person.
I have one of those flag shirts.
Who's the tap out guy? Who's that dickhead?
Xavier.
Look at him.
It's easily Xavier.
I don't
I would say
I don't
no,
think
I would
any
say
of us-
I would say skinny Xavier would be a tap.
If we're talking about whose future is tap out, it's you.
No, I'm saying like
That's
visually.
crazy.
Who looks like the
That's
douchebag?
I wouldn't let a nigga
I wouldn't say
disrespect
any
me
of
like
us.
that. I couldn't let a nigga disrespect
You don't
me
have
like
you don't have a
you couldn't
spray
let a nigga
tan.
disrespect you like that. Scoot back a little bit.
That's
You
good.
let them disrespect Big Bro yesterday. You ain't even stand on it.
Who are you saying? Who are you
I'll be
calling Big
ashamed
Bro?
of yourself,
He's
nigga.
calling Drake big bro because he's a fucking
I'll be
loser.
ashamed of yourself.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Why would I be ashamed of myself? That next
But-
album is for me, for his dogs.
For all the dogs.
Arr, arr.
With that being
This
said,
is why I bully you. Good night, everybody.
With that being said, we love you. Have a good night. Take
Hoe
care.
ass niggas. I wish a nigga would. They don't even know. This going in the thing. I want y'all to know Drake is the greatest artist of all time, bro. It go Drake, it go Nas, it go Pac. Ain't no nigga touching Aubrey, bro. Audrey Graham is really him. Audrey Graham is really fucking him, bro. I'm telling you right now, this nigga's so different, bro. Canada, that's the wave, bro. I'm 6 till I die. Big sixes over here, nigga. Go!
Hey, and good night. We love you. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, YouTube, all the good stuff. Love you. Bye-bye.